So, although today I felt pretty crappy, it ended up being very good, even though I had caffeine. But I got more EpiPen trainers for teaching because they kind of break when they're used too often. So I have my original ones, which are still intact. I think I have 11 because they send you 11, but classes are usually 12 with Heart and Stroke Foundation, 18 with Red Cross. But I wanted to start, stocking up more. I bought a hockey bag to put mannequins in. I have four Preston mannequins. I don't think I'll ever get Airedale. Airedale? Is that what they're called? The more expensive ones? Because they seem kind of, maybe in the future, I don't know. But I'm slowly building things up. I mean, it'll take many years. I have to save the money up. I have to have enough contracts coming in, which I don't. But at least I started with Red Cross. Took a year later than expected, but I did it. And then if I could do, and there they go on the floor. And if I could do St. John's Ambulance and then the Aquatic Society, one thing at a time. Just pick and choose to have variety and to not be, if one thing goes awry, which it did once for me, if you scroll back on videos before I started mentioning who and what, I won't be mentioning who or what here, but you can kind of put two and two together, so, which is why I had to kind of go to the next step. There's also this CNESST locally, but you have to be sponsored to do that. It's complicated, but I mean, who knows? I mean, what pushed me into Red Cross was because of something going bad elsewhere, and I'm like, oh, things can be taketh away as quick as they come, So anyways, so it was good because it's a whole different method of practical training. So I like that. So anyways, just build stuff up and get some place for it, buy some containers. I will not get a car. I mean, it just costs too much to have a parking spot where I live, and you have to purchase it or rent it for like more than $300 a month. But anyways, and then I'm not a car thing. It's like I never use a car. I don't need a car, so I have to be very precise of how I travel with things. So the hockey bag with the wheels are a big help. I don't think I can hold 8 mannequins in them for a Red Cross class, but I could easily put 4 mannequins in for a heart and stroke class because it's 3 per mannequin, and then some babies and some. So it's good for that. I'll figure out what to do with the Red Cross another time. I mean, heart and stroke. I've been 4 years. So, anyway, so that's where I'm at. So that was kind of good that something's moving forward. And I'm like, I was even thinking, I have a massage therapy license. I was thinking of going into sports massage. I thought about it a couple years ago. It kind of comes back and forth. CPR came back and forth over many years. And finally it's, things are slowly going. As an option, you know what I mean? And then it's personal training too, but that's kind of waning. I had to let go of a certification. So trying to juggle things and keep things moving forward or restart with other things. It's not easy, but keeping track of things is good. And knowing that everything moves at a snail's pace all the time, So the whole point is I'm happy that I made the next step to get some more EpiPens. Hopefully I'll, get some Allerjet pens, some bronchodilators, see if I can do all that. Keep looking on Facebook Marketplace for some, someone selling mannequins. But the Preston kinds with the lights and, just kind of keep up on that. And yeah, it's something to be built. You know, people do this for like 25 years. You know what I mean? A lot of times it's a side hustle. Full time, I did do it full time, working for someone, and I now do it part time. I went to orderly work also in between, and you know, we'll see what happens. But you know, obviously, I'm in a positive mood right now because I had a little bit more caffeine than usual. And but the one day after teaching, I end up getting being up for 24 hours straight. So I was teaching on Tuesday, which I like, but then getting but only with 3 hours sleep because I had a little something something the night before, and by the time to get ready and all that stuff, and I had to wake up at 3, and so that was difficult. Um, then I had a little caffeine, and today I had to have it because I wanted to work out well. So it's like I gotta be careful with that, but I'm aware that what I'm doing, and I'm aware that a lot of times when I teach, I might be up for 24 hours straight, so I have to accept that too. And so I slept in more today, even though I woke up at 6 something or 7 something, and then I went back to sleep, and then I got up at 9 something. So I had about maybe 6 hours sleep. It's acceptance is that I have a up and down schedule. At least I know it ahead of time because I don't accept contracts the day before. Like I could have worked today from my other employer, and I didn't accept it because I knew I would be wrecked today. And I have to go get photocopies of the list, the attendance list, and stuff I have to do and prepare mentally for it. So that's it. So I'm going to put this away with the rest of my stuff. Eventually, I'm going to get another container to hold all these goodies. Just like I bought a container to hold all my bullet journals, just like I have a container to hold all my theory stuff for CPR. I'm going slowly with it because I bought Mastercraft. They make these containers like Rubbermaid and all that. But I want to see they last, so I have to use them and see how I feel about them. I don't know how much if they're more indestructible than anything else. You know what I mean? Um, they might not be. So I'll just buy as I need. You know what I mean? Of course, if one breaks, then I'll be like, oh, this all sucks, and then I'll probably keep my eyes open for other things. I don't know. It's like when you're testing things out. You know what I mean? I'm talking a lot right now, so I'm going to shut up.